Hello, listeners. I'm Kevin,
And I'm Steph.
and this is our new podcast,
Tell us a good story.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 0. All right, Steph. This just got real.
It's happening.
Just like that AT&T commercial, it's happening. So this is episode 0 of our podcast called Tell Us a Good Story.
Yes.
And I'm excited because this is going to give listeners a platform to call us and tell us a good story. Because everybody's got a story to tell. Some good, some not so good. But we've heard a lot of good stories from friends, from relatives, people over dinner, hanging out at our house. I mean, what's one of our favorite things to do?
We love to laugh.
We love to laugh. We love to hear a good story. Some of the people who have the best stories is utility workers.
Oh, they do. That's one thing whenever we have an electrician or a plumber come over, what's the first thing you say to them when they are here?
Not the first thing, but the last
close.
thing.
Last thing. That's a good way to say it.
Before they leave, I ask, tell me a good story.
Uh-huh.
And most of them are some of the homes they've gone into, just how filthy they are, or the hoarders. But a few of them have been pretty good. The one was, it was the internet guy. He said he'd gone to the house and he said he had to go downstairs in the basement to fix the router to fix their internet. And the guy said, you're not allowed in the basement. And he's like, well, unless you want to fix your own internet connection, I'm going to have to go in the basement. And so he said, I'll be right back. So a couple minutes go by, he comes back and he said, whatever you see in this basement did not happen. He's like, okay, sure. So he goes down the basement and there's a handful of people around a table about this size, 3x7, and they're just packing cocaine in the basement of this house.
I'd be freaking out. I would be freaking out
Yes.
if I was the internet guy.
So he said he literally reset the router, fixed it, and got out of there as soon as possible, which I would too.
I would absolutely run. Yes.
So it's surprising though how utility workers really do have some phenomenal stories to share. You just have to ask.
Oh, it's the best. Yes.
So our podcast will have an opportunity for callers to call us. The 2 criteria is the story's got to be good. It's got to be clean.
Absolutely.
Because like with us, how many things have we had to censor in our house since we had children?
Absolutely. So, for example, what would we watch before kids or when Emmy was young? We loved Family Feud. Family Feud. We would laugh and always try to get the answers before, the other contestants. However, there was what was the one time? What was the question?
They'll have a category. Give me a list of 5 names that to describe a male blankety blank. And so they just have random categories like that where our kids in the room, they're repeating things now. And so just stuff like that you have to censor.
Mm-hmm.
So we will a lot of times just put on HGTV or something.
Hey, Chip and Joanna are clean.
Chip and Joanna, yes.
I love Chip and Joanna.
So
yes.
That's what this show is going to be.
Absolutely. I think with this, kids, or I'm sorry, not kids, but parents are going home after a long day at work. They have their kids in the back and they want to decompress. They want to distress. They want to not think about what they're going to go home to, what they're going to cook for dinner, how their day went. Sometimes, at least us moms, we just need to just not think about anything and just drive and just listen. So I feel like with this show, moms, dads can go home, they can drive with the kids in the back, they can have our show on, and they can laugh as a family, or if the kids are watching a show, then they can laugh and just enjoy going home and get ready for the day or for the evening that they're going to have, which is nice.
Exactly. We want this to be highly entertaining, inspirational, motivational, and not worry about who's in the car with you.
Absolutely.
Right? So people can listen to this on their way home from a stressful day at work, at the gym, on the way to vacation, dropping off their kids at school.
Yep.
They can listen to this whenever they want and not worry about who's in the car with them. So, Steph, this will also give us an opportunity to share some of the crazy life events that we've experienced over the last 15 years.
Which we have.
Yes. Such as?
So I was electrocuted, and I've also had a brain tumor. You have survived cancer.
Yes.
So traumatic things that have happened to us, but the humor we were able to find during those experiences. Also, I love you, but you have done some dumb things in our marriage.
I'm guilty.
I mean, I love
agree.
you, but I'm definitely going to be telling those stories and pray that men are listening and they can learn from some of the things you have done.
From my mistakes.
Big time. Yes.
That is very true. Well, so in regards to your electrocution, last weekend, I was talking to Jay, and he didn't know all the side effects and everything you had gone through. So I was telling him how a lot of our lives felt like 50 First Dates, that movie, because your short-term memory was absolutely shot.
It was gone. Yep.
So an example I gave him was we'd go to church, and I remember Mike coming over to speak with us, and you're like, Mike, how's your new job going? And then 30 seconds later, hey, Mike, have you started your new job? And he would politely answer you. And then another 30 seconds go by. Hey, Mike, have you started your new job yet? And thank God we're past those days, because you would not remember this conversation we're having right now.
I would,
quite honestly.
and I really want to, because I think this is going to be amazing.
Absolutely. So I'm excited about the people we're going to meet, the people we're going to talk to, whether it's someone calling in and sharing a good story, whether it's friends of ours that we want to have their stories documented. But we're also going to be talking to local celebrities, pastors, politicians, athletes, and getting their stories. We want to talk to them because they're going to have some great stories to share. So, Steph, what are you excited about in regards to this podcast?
I'm just excited to spend some time with you without kids. We actually
Yes.
get to have some time together.
I agree.
And hear stories, which is one of our favorite things to do, is to laugh and talk to other people and just hear about their life and some of the fun things that have come from that.
Right. Absolutely. Well, listeners can go to KevinandSteph.com and they can click on the link. And if they would like to share a story with us, they can contact us that way. So I'm excited. This is going to be a platform to hear stories, share it, laugh, be highly entertaining, highly inspirational. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be great.
Listeners, if you like what you just saw, like what you just heard, please go to iTunes, go to YouTube, and subscribe, rate, review this podcast. That's the only way we'll be able to continue to produce this. Where else can they go, Stephanie?
They can go to KevinandSteph.com. That's all I know, though. So, is that it?
You crushed it.
Yes, crushed it.
Thank you, listeners.